Hey fam, what up though, what up though, what up though? If you don't know, my name is Lenean, and if you're listening right now, I believe you didn't just press play. You were pulled into this moment, maybe by grief, maybe by exhaustion, maybe by the quiet ache of almost giving up. And I want you to know, before we go one step further, this message is for you. hmm It's for you. Today is May 5th, and while it's just another date on the calendar, for some of us, it's our wake up call, a sacred checkpoint, a whisper from God that says, "You are still mine, you are still crowned." Hallelujah. We're involved in a mental battle. Let's be real. Mental health ain't always pretty. It doesn't always look like spa days and soft music. Sometimes it looks like waking up and forcing yourself to move. Sometimes it looks like wishing a dish or washing a dish so your environment doesn't mirror your mind. Mental health, especially for us, is not a luxury. It's survival. It's resistance. It's holy work. And if you've been carrying a burden quietly, masking your pain publicly, or praying just to get through the day, this message is a mirror to remind you you are not what you've been through. You are not what they labeled you. You are not broken beyond repair. Mm-mm. Nope, not at all. Not at all. To God be the glory. This past week, I heard a sermon about Jacob and Esau, and it hit different. It really did. These two brothers are twins, were twins, born within moments of each other, same womb, same parents, but their destinies looked very different. Esau came out first, strong, hairy, the hunter, the heir. Jacob came second, holding on to Esau's heel, already fighting for position, already reaching for what didn't seem meant for him. And as they grew, a plot unfolded. Jacob, encouraged by his mother, dressed in Esau's clothes, he pretended to be someone else to steal his father's blessing. And he got it. But here's the thing that shook me. Jacob received the blessing, but still lived in fear. He had the words of the blessing, but not the peace that comes with identity. How many of us have done the same? Let's be honest. Worn a mask, played the role, pushed down our truths just to be accepted. Jacob ran, hid, worked, fought, but it wasn't until he wrestled with God that he became whole. And God renamed him Israel, because you don't get to your true name without a true fight. So let me ask you, family, what have you been wrestling with in the dark? Hmm? Let's talk about redemption and the power of forgiveness. Let's talk about Esau. the one who was robbed, the one who had every right to hate, the one whose birthright was taken by trickery. But years later, when Jacob came home, afraid, trembling, unsure, Esau didn't swing. He embraced. He said, I have enough, my brother. He didn't just forgive Jacob, he welcomed him. See, Esau's story is rarely told, but it's rich with redemption because forgiveness isn't weakness, it's freedom. And it took me a minute to understand this. And when you're mentally free, you don't chase what's not yours. You rest in what God has for you. Mm-hmm. If you're my age, you're familiar with the story of Vanessa Williams. And then God whispered another name. Mm-hmm. Vanessa Williams. Our first Black Miss America, crowned, historic, glorious, but then stripped, humiliated, her past exposed to shame her present. You know how we do. We praise you one day and crucify you the next. And for years, Vanessa carried that pain, not just as a woman, but as a Black woman. But guess what? Years later, the Miss America organization publicly apologized. They called her back to the stage, and there she stood, still regal, still radiant, still crowned, beautiful Black woman. Because when favor is on your life, no man can erase it. Not one. Let that sink in. You may have been shamed, you may have been betrayed, but you're still crowned. You just needed time to remember it. I want to go to word that speaks on restoration. Today I'm calling this month Me, Myself, and May, because this month I'm reclaiming me, not the version they expected, not the one they shamed, not the one who overworks to feel worthy, but the one who knows I am not Jacob, I am not Esau, I am Lenean, and I am still crowned. I'm choosing peace over pretending, rest over rushing, and wholeness over hiding. And I want you to come with me. Mm-hmm. Come on. So whether you feel like Jacob running from your choices, Esau overlooked and underestimated, or Vanessa publicly hurt but privately healing, I want you to know this. Your mental health matters. Your name matters. Your journey matters. And you don't need to wear anyone else's identity to be blessed. The crown you carry isn't man-made. It's heaven issued. It's signed in grace, lined in mercy, and secured in purpose. And if you need a reminder today, you're still here, still favored and still fly, still crowned. This is your sister, Lenean of Fly444, and this month, we're not just surviving, we're soaring. Let's fly forward, family, together. It's Monday. Happy, blessed week to you. Have yourself an amazing week on purpose. Peace.